So I guess this is it. We've conquered the wizard's chess.
Yep.
I've walked into a pillar.
The wizard's checkers.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
It wasn't even that. It was awful.
It was so bad.
So are you looking forward to a non-minecart filled episode then?
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing.
That's good.
I'm going to find the right spell to open the next door. It better not wake up.
Have you not seen the? Wait. Okay.
Charm all of these objects out of its way.
Wait, are they just some legs?
It's just an armor, just legs of an armor stand.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'm very confused by this area.
You know when I said they'd made him whisper Wingardium Leviosa for only one scene? Turns out it was 2.
Yes. Fair enough.
Isn't bad.
Oh, flipping out.
Well, that's this. He's already murdered you. How long are we into the episode and you've already been murdered by a troll? Madame Pomfrey's like, don't do this again. Don't get murdered by a troll, Harry.
Oh my god. I didn't see it coming. He
crept up pretty fast, I'm not going to lie. When you turned around, I was like, he appeared pretty fast.
Yeah.
But my response wasn't to shriek out and go like, the fuck. But I guess at that point, you'd already collided your little, your pair of legs in with him, so he couldn't really do much.
Yeah, I didn't know what... I don't know what I'm doing with the legs, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Have a look at the side again, and you might notice there's a collection of legs at the side of the room.
Right.
Basically, all we want to do is get rid of all the shit in his way so he doesn't bump into it and wake him up.
Oh,
the moment he's sort of sleepwalking.
Right, I see. Okay, I thought me making a noise was what brought him to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you make a noise, it will wake him up. But if you make a noise by dropping this too far, it will wake him up.
Yes, I see. Okay, so if I just
just
that's there.
Exactly.
So where is he? He's not too far. Okay, so if I just move all this stuff out the way, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Come on, get out of the way. There we go.
Can you remember the rest of the lyrics of that song?
Not a single bit.
Oh man, the Frosties kid. There were loads of rumors going around that he got bullied and he basically killed himself. But they're all rubbish. All rubbish.
Good. That's
Thankfully.
Good. I like that there's just a mop and bucket here. Oh, he's catching up quick.
Yeah, it's to clean up. It's to clean up either Snape's bloody leg or Quirrell's slobber. I don't know.
Oh my god, he's really close. Oh my god.
Yeah, you were sort of taking your time a bit, and that was what concerned me. It was like, oh, nothing's happening.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so screwed.
Yeah, you've got 2 more to do.
Yeah, I see that. Oh,
I mean,
please. Oh.
You can either get it out of the way or dump it in there, but I'd get it out of the way.
Oh! Did he just kill me?
Yeah. He's running for you. Wait. Which way did he run at you from?
I don't know.
That area looked nothing like where we were. Either he charged at you from the pit and teleported, and he teleports, and if he teleports, we're all screwed. Or, worse still, I don't know. So this is a kind of a weird series, because usually we'd have, like, at least when I've done these things with you before, we'd have the ability to sort of, like, course correct or have somebody tell us things and we'd be able to talk about it in the middle of in the middle of an LP. But here, or whatever we call them these days.
Yeah.
But here
we've recorded it all before it's going out.
Yeah, we're kind of flying blind in that aspect. So if you've got to this point in the video and have suggested things previously and been annoyed by the fact that we haven't responded to them, it is simply because we aren't time travelers. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, this is the first time in a while we've done that.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to respond to people, but it's also nice to know how like, you know, when people, it's also nice not to have people's opinions to colour the rest of the thing. It's like a mixture of two.
Yeah,
Both
I mean, like
fun.
the things. Yeah, I mean the comments are wonderful, and I read all of them. I don't respond to many, but I do read all of them.
Oh yeah, I read them all as well.
And yeah, it is a good talking point because people will mention things that we don't know about a lot of the time.
And I may sound like knowledgeable about this game, but let's be honest, I'm not. And there are some really cool.
You've been a wealth of knowledge throughout this series.
Yeah, I just wish I hadn't forgotten which room to go into. But hey ho, everywhere looks the same in the upper floor.
He's going to kill me.
Yeah, you can charm it from a little further away, and you don't have to always move it as far to the side as you are doing. But he does move fast. He corners fast as well.
Okay, so if I go over here, I should be fine.
Hermione, on the other hand, is dead.
Yeah, there we go. Bye. Oh.
So how does Harry feel as a troll murderer?
Pretty good. Nintendo. Bye. That looks nothing like it does in the film.
No, none of the spells do, especially Flipendo.
Yeah, that one I think more than any though, because it's usually just the lock and Jimmy's or whatever. But this time we just. Yeah.
Does Nintendo, like when you cast Nintendo, does it cause a problem where you get copyright strikes for just playing the games?
No, fortunately not.
No, thankfully. Okay, so this is the potion one, but they basically made it super easy. Just follow the one in the middle. I'm keeping my finger on the screen and I got it.
I've been playing Mario Party with a much faster thing than this, so I should be fine. Has the magician moved it up his sleeve and put it down another place? Presumably not. I found you. Oh, Christ, you're... I wasn't expecting them to fight you.
I love the way he just comes at you, and he's like, bruh.
Alright, there we go. Okay,
I love the way they tried to make it like the potions, because he's got the little potion symbol on his front. But it's also like, because that's the potion, the ice cold potion you're supposed to use to get through the fire. So this actually follows the book better than the film. Because the film decides not to use this potion at all, or show anything about... Hermione doesn't really get anything to do in this last area. It's meant to be like one for each of them. Like Hermione's supposed to be the cool intellect.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the movie/book, she knows how to get rid of the devil's snare, and then she stays behind with Ron, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess...
So she doesn't do any of that in this.
No. Now you've become Icemen. Cool.
Cool. That looks pretty rad, actually. Through the fire. Here we go.
And the flames. We carry on.
Is this what I think it is? Is this final boss time?
Yeah, got a bit of Dragon Force to lift the mood up. No, I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Ooh, it's gonna be soon. It's exciting.
It is.
My health back.
Yes.
I mean, I'm at full health anyway, but it's nice to have the option. No secret rooms, from what I can tell.
Nope.
Interesting. All right then. I guess this is it. Yep.
Whether I'll be meeting you, Harry Potter. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Okay.
So why is that Snape's voice right now?
Oh, it is? What?
Yep.
Huh.
This isn't good. I forgot about that. Did they ever... I wonder how the canon of this game explains why Snape is down here and saying, you're far too inquisitive to remain among the living. Like, that's such a Bond villain thing to say, isn't it? Actually, no, it's not a Bond villain. It's an Alex Rider villain sort of thing to say. I'm guessing you didn't read the Alex Rider books.
I did not. I didn't really read, so...
Think of like a young Bond sort of vibe is what Alex Rider was. Before the Young Bond series came along, it was basically that. He had gadgets. He was sort of like the young Bond, and it was kind of cool. And they made a film called Storm. See, I'm getting... It wasn't Stormbringer. Wasn't... Because that's Shadowbringers. It wasn't Stormblood, because they're both Final Fantasy XIV expansions. What was it called? Stormbreaker. There's far too many titles with Storm in it. And there were a ton of other books, and the books were pretty good.
Oh my, hello. Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah, this is where the new what's it called? Flipendo would have done a really handy thing for.
Yes.
But it's
I
okay.
can see.
Also, I love the Dutch camera angle in this scene, like constantly on an angle. It really ups the ante and makes it feel a little creepy
it's pretty good.
And just unnatural and surreal.
I don't get you.
I think it might be in the getting behind him. But no, he doesn't. He just follows you around.
There was a health here, but you can't really see it. So.
He is there, but you are Z targeting right now, and there ain't anything you can do about that. It's definitely a fully charged Flipendo knockback Jinx that's going to cause it. There you go.
Okay.
You got the burp.
Yeah. Come on. I now have to be close to you for you to do your shockwave thing. Please. Okay,
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Just gotta do that like 5 more times, and then we're good.
At least.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay. Well, why wasn't it working before?
You know what? I don't know. You've had some surprising issues with this game on the emulator that you're using.
Oh well. Oh Christ! I wasn't expecting that.
No. I mean, that's a
Fair
fair
enough.
thing not to expect. His head's gone.
Cool.
You've knocked my bloody arms off.
No! Oh, I tried to hit him, but I ran out of time and health. And cool.
Harry just like fell into the floor. He was just absorbed by the floor.
Yeah, this is pretty challenging actually. It's a good boss though.
I mean, considering where we've
fun.
been at, like in terms of the bosses in this game, this is a step up, and this is an actual boss fight, which I think is why it feels a little more tense. It's also because generally Harry doesn't control the best in these situations. It kind of winds me up why we couldn't have had like a Z-lock or Z-targeting system previously in the game. Because there are some elements where I think it could have benefited from it.
Yeah. Oh well. It's still cool. Well, I'm immediately dead.
Get the Maceman.
And not messing around. Take him down. Nice.
I still can't remember much about the Chamber of Secrets version, PS1 version. It's like, it uses a lot of the similar assets. It's a very, like, similar game to play. But I do feel like this is better than that in a number of ways. Although you do get to fly the Ford Anglia, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good car.
Which is it? I thought Top Gear hated it. I thought every time they would just that was the
I quite like the look of it.
There was another. Which car was it they destroyed all the time? I can't remember.
Oh, well, any caravan.
Yeah, any old caravan. Oh.
Any and all. What did they used to destroy? I don't remember.
No.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh, it was the. It began with an M. It was like a. It sounded like a marine-ish name, but I can't remember. Flip it. Oh, this
Morris
is nearly
Minor?
gone. No, definitely wasn't Morris Minors. It was a Ford. It was a Ford something. But I don't know. I didn't really watch much of Top Gear at the time, and I definitely don't watch anything Top Gear related now, or whatever it's become. Oh wow, you could see his head fly away. It was just like roll to the floor.
This went so much better this time.
Yeah, it did.
There we go. Nailed it. Oh no.
What? I just fell on the floor.
Just gonna do interpretive dance.
But Master, it wasn't my fault.
Okay, so two things. It turns out I was wrong, and it wasn't Snape's voice, but I think it sounded very close. And
Yeah,
the other
it did.
thing is, there's just words about when he says, "But Master, it wasn't my fault." He doesn't. Doesn't sound quite right.
It wasn't.
There were
the best.
there
But
were
that's fine. I just need to touch his face and then we win.
Yep, this is true. There were undertones, is all I was going to say. Oh, it's the Mirror of Desire.
Yes. What do you see?
I honestly am curious about if this mirror existed, I would not know what would be my deepest desire. I have no idea, and honestly, it would be pretty cool to know what it was so I could work towards it. And that's why I think that maybe this is so intoxicating. It's for some people who know it and just want it to be there. But
oh, I thought those were scars. Those were his ears.
But Master, you're not strong enough. I have strength.
Oh.
some papier-mâché
it's
to face
horrifying. Oh, okay. Oh, that face at the bottom there.
That's creepy. It looks like it's like a re-dead. Okay, this is a fun
Kill
fight
him.
to work out what you're supposed to do.
I think I understand the premise. I just didn't do it well.
Yeah, I think so far you're not doing a great job. But that's fine. We all learn.
Got him. Oh, and then I'm supposed to hit him, and I mean, he touched me. He should be dead now.
I mean, he's got a threatening aura, and I think that's why he's like glowing underneath.
I mean, I technically hit him, but fine. I guess I'm just supposed to do the whole pillar thing multiple
Yeah,
times.
the pillar thing is the thing we need to do right now. Before we run out of pillars.
I like the idea of... Nah, I think they're regenerating.
Great. I love my regenerating pillars.
This room desired many, many pillars, and it got it, so...
But that's fair.
Well done, room.
That
would be an interesting concept, if rooms could have stuff on that... Wait, what? Yeah, if they could have stuff on that... Okay. That's enough out of you.
He just suddenly goes, oh yeah, I saw this really cool thing on DeviantArt, ropes.
Kill. Okay, cool.
So he's getting hurt by it, it's just taking a fair share of time.
It's taking a very long time. If
There
I stay on the
are...
opposite... Oh. Will I?
Give me the stone! Or I'll put you on detention.
Alrighty then.
You'll get an after school, as we used to be called.
Okay, I need to do something with the mirror.
Yes.
I'm not sure what yet. But, oh, interesting. Whoa!
Yeah, he's pretty fucking strong. Which is unsurprising, considering he's the Dark Lord.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, when you look at what he did, I think he was... Voldemort might well be the worst character ever to be in, like, any sort of history within the Wizarding world. And certainly without the Wizarding world, from what he, like, inspired.
Take him down. Nice.
Yeah, did that take any health, though?
It didn't look like it did.
No, I have concerns.
Confused. This is a problem.
I think that was stuck on the mirror then.
Yeah,
Did you just try to gnome me there?
No.
I thought you were like,
Now I'm gonna.
Oh, right.
Come on, Nintendo. Do it, Nintendo. Okay, he did lose health.
But
just a very, very small amount. Jesus. And I can't even hit him at the side as well, so...
No, so you've just got to avoid it, which I think is good because it does mean that you can't, like, have a run on him. It sort of mean, but it also is a shame because it just proves that he doesn't learn. Which actually, you know what? Take that back. It's precisely the problem with Voldemort, is he doesn't learn. Like, if he'd learned, he wouldn't have died at the end of 7. He would have understood what Harry was planning and, like, done something about it, but he didn't. So, yeah, that's perfectly fitting with his character. A shitty AI is what Voldemort is.
I mean, yes.
Character Assassination 101.
Alright, come on. Let's do this. He's just using the take this move that Ansem has.
Yep.
But green.
He's just a palette swap of Ansem is what we're saying. With the Guardian's face on the back of his head instead of like, you know.
This is our true headcanon. Oh god. Please stop.
Oh no, I think this is it for you.
Ooh. It is genuinely quite horrifying. Just full energy. Press that square button. Oh, I was supposed to hit X at one point. Okay, my bad. Full energy. Hit X. What? Okay.
He just touches his boobs after it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
The music, the sound effects for this are just the worst, considering where the camera angle is.
Yeah.
It's really problematic.
That face. Hurt him one more time.
I remember this bit being a lot harder, but I think we've all got better button mashers later in our lives than we used to be.
Bye. I'm going to end him now.
I'm going to end this whole man's career.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to end. It looked like his head came off. I'm sure it didn't though, but he didn't turn to ash, unlike the movie.
No, they hadn't seen the movie at this point.
Yeah. This looks so weird. Well.
Everyone's dead.
Yep. That went on way longer than I thought it was gonna. Cool. Alright then. I think we just beat the game.
Yep. Not 100%, but we shouldn't try and do that because this game 100% isn't worth anyone's sanity.
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. so naturally the whole school knows. The stone had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never regain his power at all. Harry made his way down to the end of the year feast alone that night. The Great Hall was decked out in green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the house.
If I can't redeem that house cup, I will be livid, because the rest of my house did nothing.
I know. What?
The other students. The house cup, announced Dumbledore.
No, I think they're going to do the.
Okay.
Notice how his eyes are really weird in that. art.
Yeah.
At the moment,
Bug-eyed.
it seemed to be Slytherin. Storm of cheering and stamping broke out
Guy
from
at the front.
table.
He's like, I pooped my pants last night.
Dumbledore, in recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor 60 points. Harry's table erupted with cheers.
No one else. No one else gets anything. Cool. Just us. Alright.
They couldn't afford the narrator for an extra 4 lines.
No.
Best indeed.
Yeah, I did.
I don't.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like, look at me.
I saved the day. Look at this kid. Look at me.
Also, it was
all eyes on me.
It was before they moved the scar into the middle. This was post-middle scar. This was side part in scar right now.
Oh, the credits. This was cool. I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
It was
I think
fun.
it's nice to put some distance between yourself and the cart minigame.
Yeah.
What was your favourite and least favourite thing about it?
Least favorite cart minigame. Closely followed by checkers.
That's fair.
I called it noughts and crosses. I was thinking of drafts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's another name for it, I think. Same sort of game. But yeah, that was not only massively disappointing, but truly horrible. And a favorite thing, I quite like the little platforming challenges. They were quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or the rat skipping.
That's fair.
Just because it was adorable.
So if you were to give this, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you were to get this game in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s, and you were a Harry Potter fan and you got it for Christmas one year, would you feel cheated, or would you feel like it was a good game?
I think it's pretty good. Like, it's a lot of fun. Generally the whole game's super fun. I think maybe I'm mocking elements of the story and how it looks now, but back then, as a kid, I wonder if I would have been like, oh, this doesn't look horrible. This is cool. It looks great. I wonder if I would have. I don't know. I've not had that experience.
I think back when I played it, it didn't look that bad because it was the sort of quality from PS1 games that you were getting at the time. I think the hyper-realistic element of didn't help so well now. But then I didn't see much wrong with the graphics, and it was like a gateway into a world. Like my friend had the PC version, and so he was always, having a much cooler experience than I was on the PS1 because they are totally different. But
interesting that Justin Scarvana also worked on the soundtrack. He worked on the
music
soundtrack.
Composer Karen Griffin. What? I've been told that it was who's he called? The guy who did Skyrim. In fact, he's credited.
Yeah, maybe he didn't do PS1.
But the PS1 soundtrack is... Oh, the game might have the same soundtrack overall, but that person might have been the one to make some of the PS1 specific jingles, like that lovely harp jingle.
Yeah.
I think, for me, the best thing about this game has been, the music. The music now is this really creepy element that, for me, hits the right note with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it didn't go down the film route, and I like the fact that it is a fun game with some serious flaws, but for its time, it was a fun game, and it's a good movie tie-in game.
Yeah.
Which should always be applauded, because you've already got a bunch of people who are going to buy the game no matter what. I think it speaks to Argonaut's pedigree that they're able to make this game work in its... It could have obviously been better and whatever, but we're still in PS1 era where games just...
Yeah, absolutely.
hadn't reached that point where they are today, where if they release this game today, you would have a crazy amount of content, and it would be fantastic.
Yeah, no,
Of course, it would be DLC.
it was well, it's EA. But yeah, no, I had a great time. I thought it was, yeah, as you say, it was nice that it separated itself from the film, and it had some genuine challenge in there that wasn't the minecart and wasn't awful, and yeah, it had some nice fun puzzles, and I kind of wish that the house point system had a little bit more to do with it, because it feels like from the ending that it made no difference what I did.
And I think that's the thing. I think it's always going to be that way. I think it's because the part of the storyline of this particular one is to win the House Cup. Now, the GameCube game version of it on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 is not that, and actually you can lose. And I'd be interested to actually play that with you at some point in some way, so you can see an experience. Oh, say music composed and performed by Jeremy Soule.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was a joint effort between him and the other two. Interesting.
To just see the difference between the two of the games, and see, like, I think if you've played the GameCube, the next gen version of Chamber of Secrets, it's basically just the same thing. But I think this game is superior to the GameCube game in quite a few significant ways. And this is obviously nostalgia glasses, but this was, I think, the first game that I got on one of the first couple of games I got on the PS1. So
yeah. It's a fantastic game. I mean, like, yeah, if you're a kid and you get this for Christmas or birthday or whatever, you're gonna be really happy. It's not the longest game I've ever played, but it's not that short either.
Yeah, and it's also not made by LJN, which is great.
It's got lots going for it. And yeah, if you're a Harry Potter fan especially, it's actually pretty spellbinding, I think. Yeah, I threw it in there.
There's a lot of QAs. I mean, that's a good sign. That's a sign that Argonaut, there's a lot of QAs in most, but like at this point, there's that many QAs. Wow. Props to Argonaut.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, and I'm glad I got a chance to play it.
In
terms of what's coming next, I have absolutely no idea, because I haven't. I mean, this one isn't out yet, so I haven't done the vote. I haven't even started it, but yeah, it's been a bit of blast.
Yeah, and thanks for inviting me along with you on this blast. I've also had an enchanting experience.
Good. I'm glad you have enjoyed it. But we're technically not done. We do have another video of Quidditch, because there's a Quidditch mode that I'm intrigued about. It may not be a long video. It may not be an entertaining video. I'm not sure.
It may not even be.
I'm really selling it. Really selling it. You should definitely watch it. But yeah, no, we'll try it. Try out the Quidditch mode. We might get to actually face Slytherin, because we didn't.
Yep.
That would be nice.
As part of the 100%, you face Slytherin after this as well as part of the scene, and you get the Harry Potter Witches and Wizards cards in a cutscene.
Oh, okay. So when you say face Slytherin,
yeah, in the Quidditch.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So that's what you unlock for getting 100%.
Okay, voice actor agent. No, one thing I like about this end credit scene is the fact that we get the same 4 scenes of the same room.
Yeah.
Bouncing back very.
It's kind of reminiscent of Croc in that respect, actually. Croc has that. It's the final boss room that's on a rotation. So that's an Argonaut thing, I guess.
What I would have loved to see in this position would be just like different shots of the castle in different places. But I appreciate the loading would be an issue.
Yeah, I wonder how difficult that is. I mean, Spyro does it, but I bet that takes a lot to do it and to do it well.
I mean, it's 400 megabytes. They could have just pre-rendered the scenes of the castle and just chucked it on, but pre-rendered stuff always takes. I mean, it might have been too long.
Yeah,
this credit scene is going on.
Oh yeah, special thanks to J.K. Rowling. Makes sense.
2 Lisas.
Yes. I do not know who they are, but thank you to them.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Have you not seen The Room yet?
Oh, of course I have.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
And you?
And me.
And you? And... No, okay.
And
not special thanks to Andy
people.
and you. But fair enough. I could skip this, but no, we will respect them. They have worked hard throughout their careers to be in this credit sequence. Whether or not they worked on this game, because some of these are just Warner Brothers people. I don't know.
This is Warner Brothers Interactive Europe, I imagine.
I think so. Yeah. I do like the acronym being WHIPPY.
WHIPPY. It's odd that there are so many different groups, and like Warner Brothers, EA, and Argonaut all had a hand in it.
Oh my god, this is it!
Have
we done it?
No, hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense.
I'd laugh if we'd lost.
No, we will, because we got 60 points and we won the House Cup. What the hell is this for?
Yeah. Slytherin got 700 extra points. Oh no.
Did we not get that extra 60 points from the cutscene?
I don't know, I'm about to find out.
Okay, this is lazy, and I wish they hadn't put this in.
Wait. Slytherin. Is it just going to be enough? We're going to barely beat them. It's gonna
No,
be
we're not going to barely beat them.
I would... No.
Oh!
Wait.
Wait. Oh. Oh!
Oh! Yes!
We're in the lead on house points.
But we're going to give Slytherin 2 more points, and Slytherin wins!
Is it just say Gryffindor on the lead of house points?
It did say that.
It doesn't go, Gryffindor have won the House Cup. Bizarre. Really bizarre element.
It sure doesn't.
So
okay. Save over that one?
Yeah, that's the one to save over.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And that's our completed book.
Oh, yay! Yeah, we can take a look at these.
Rowena Ravenclaw, medieval, dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
Ooh.
Cool.
We should probably go back to the start.
Yes, I'm doing that. Let's go back to the beginning. Give me a sec. We'll be right there.
Garstrulga, Godric Gryffindor, Cassandra
Still going. Give me a sec.
Right.
It's possible I was at the last one.
I was like, was that Newt Scamander?
I think it was.
Oh wow, he really had a glow up when they made his stuff into TV.
Merlin.
There we go. So we saw Merlin at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, thanks Merlin.
Cornelius Agrippa.
William Shakespeare.
1486 to 1535.
Wow.
A celebrated wizard imprisoned by Muggles for his writings.
Oh, interesting.
What
he wrote about.
Yeah.
Derwent Shimpling, 1912.
Why is he blue?
Present.
I don't know.
Entire venomous tentacula for a bet and survived.
That would be why. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I respect
that
it.
bet was a lot of money.
Medieval.
Maleficent.
King Arthur's half sister, dark sorceress, enemy of Merlin.
Does look like a combination of Maleficent and Lady Tremaine from Cinderella.
Yeah, I give you that. There's that. I do get that vibe.
Which is the same voice actress, to be fair.
1897 to present.
Newt Scamander's old.
Celebrated author of Fantastic Beasts.
Wow, is this what he turns into after the films?
Yeah. That's crazy. I thought the Fantastic Beasts thing was actually like, because I know nothing really about it. I didn't think it was something that was dreamt up way back then.
I mean, it's mentioned in the first book. Newt Scamander wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and that was about as far as it went. It was one of the required reading on the reading list for Hogwarts the first year. So it's been there all since. And then for one of the Red Nose Day or the comic relief days, I think it was Red Nose Day, but I'm not sure. She released 2 books. One of them was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and one other book that I remember having, it might have been Quidditch related. And it was like the first time that they'd seen these books come out. They were really thin, but they were just like, kids found them fun. And then obviously as it progressed, they realized they could make more money out of the Harry Potter franchise by turning Newt Scamander's character into films, and that's sort of what happened.
Yeah, isn't there going to be like 5 films or something?
I don't know. I mean, I watched the first one and it was sort of interesting, but I'm not bothered about. It's just a lot the same.
Yeah, I've not seen any of them. I need to check them out at some point.
Yeah,
but it's interesting. I didn't know that it was dreamt up that long ago.
Yeah.
1492 to 1560.
It's been in the DNA since the beginning.
For developing the golden snitch.
Oh, that's cool.
But no information about that. He's just done that.
Yeah.
Verblatsky, 1894
Verblatsky
to 1997. Celebrated seer and author of Unfogging the Future.
Okay. Cool.
I thought divination was a load of horse.
Gryffindor, medieval.
Oh my gosh, look at that chin. He looks like a
Yeah.
big Lord Farquaad.
Mixture of that and Gaston.
No one social distances like Gaston.
Garstruga, 1703 to 1798.
He's got a
I like
fun
his
name.
device.
Yeah.
Sneakoscope.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
You're not going to be sneaking very well with that. If anything, you stand out a lot.
Depends what
Fair
a
enough.
sneakoscope does.
Yeah.
Salazar Slytherin, medieval, dates unknown.
Super
Co-founder
evil.
of Hogwarts, gave his name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
We get as co-founder of Hogwarts and gave the name to one of the fans. Can we have a bit more information about them? That'd be cool.
Marina
No.
Ravenclaw, medieval.
I think I know where this is
co-founder
going. Yep.
Oh wow.
Roderick Plumpton, 1889 to 1987.
Okay.
Snooker for England Quidditch team. Holds British record for fastest capture of snitch during game.
3.5 seconds?
Yep.
How lucky did this kid have to be? Just like, oh, it's right there. Got it. All right,
Yep.
cool.
And it typically has to be an English player as well.
You'd just be the luckiest person alive at that point.
Exactly.
Like, there's no skill involved in that.
It might be seeing it and just absolutely going for it.
Nah, I'm sure the game started and he just like, oh, I wonder where to... Oh, there it is. It's just, great. Like, how annoying would that be? Just like, right, game begin, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Oh, I found out what the sneakoscope
Oh, you lost! Well done. Yeah?
Sneakoscope is a type of dark detector that looks like a glass spinning top. It lights up, spins, and whistles if someone is doing something untrustworthy nearby. So it's not about sneaking, it's about people being sneaks.
Ah, that's cool.
In this world, it'll be lighting up and spinning all the
Albus
time.
Dumbledore, currently headmaster at Hogwarts, considered by many the greatest wizard of modern times.
Looking
Professor
stern.
Dumbledore is particularly famous for his defeat of the Dark Wizard Grindelwald in 1945.
Isn't it Grindelwald?
For the discovery of the 12 uses of dragon's blood and his work on alchemy with his partner Nicholas Flamel, Professor Dumbledore enjoys chamber music and 10-pin bowling.
He what now?
Wait, what? He enjoys 10-pin bowling? Excuse
How?
me, Dumbledore.
Have you seen how thin his wrists are? They would snap off. Like, look how thin that is.
Did they make that up? I'm gonna fact check that.
That's gotta be. Like, actually look at his hand. It's the thinnest thing I've ever seen.
Magic.
I've snapped like chicken bone that's bigger than that. Like, that's ridiculous.
10-pin bowling is I get it. A form of 10-pin bowling is headless bowling, in which the headless of a ghost is replaced in bowling.
What? Yes, game.
Yep. Go try
You were saying sorry.
Try and load your save.
Will do. Okay.
97, so close and yet so far. Funny enough, the Flipendo knockback Jinx upgrade doesn't count towards your percentage, so you don't have to get it for a 100% run.
Ah, interesting.
Don't know how that happens, but it does.
So if I load this, does anything else happen?
See, when I did this previously, it would boot up and do something different.
Oh, it's just this.
That's weird. So this is it. The save game.
I'm locked in this.
Yeah. You can never go back.
Why didn't it laugh at me? Oh, okay, never mind. There it is. So, what were you saying about tempo bowling?
Apparently, it is a legitimate thing. It was mentioned in the actual like a favorite activity of Albus Dumbledore on his Witches and Wizards card. It was in the film, and it was also in the book apparently, but I don't remember it in the book.
Interesting. Fair enough then. Learn something new.
You do.